Hello everyone, we are back for another tournament guide here. This is going to be for Rookie Division, hole number 1, and as you can see we have a nice little par 4 here. I have yet to see the wins for the Rookie Division, but let's just take a look at what we have. Here you can see it is a tailwind, so I'm pretty happy with this decision to probably go this way, and you'll probably see me come off of power just slightly to try to focus on some precision. And you can see that I just want to kind of get my landing zone just maybe another yard or two more than this. So that's pretty much what I'm looking at when going about setting up here. So here you can see kind of what I'm doing power wise, and just focusing on hopefully perfect ball. And here you can see, let's see how this looks. That looks pretty good. This looks a little deep. Hopefully it stops. Looks like it came in a little bit far. It does get a little long on the putt if you're not careful. So that's one of the reasons that, I was mentioning just setting that power, hopefully getting it to the right spot. And there you can see it's just a little bit too much. But overall, not too bad. I think that was, a relatively good attempt here. Let me get this off. I don't think I need my grid, so I'm just not going to use it. It'll be a little distracting. I use it sometimes, more so for kind of the later tours when I have to move like 20 rings. So it's a lot easier kind of without it, in my opinion, for normal cases. And you can see, especially with 2-3 ring adjustments, 1 ring, I am more than content with hopefully getting it this way. And here you can see that I'm almost getting to max putt, so I do need to be a little careful. And there you can see I great balled it, but I did try to cheat the cut a little bit, and let's see if it rolls in. It looks like it did. So what I was doing there is I was kind of cheating the cup kind of down the hill a little bit, keeping in mind that, if I great ball it right, it's going to kind of go slower, more up the hill, and it might end up breaking more into the cup, and that's kind of what you're seeing there for me to be able to pick that stroke up. So just a little tip for you guys when you go about doing that. I'd recommend, especially in the early stages, just try to, set yourself up for, perfect ball to go in, but also give you that one out to where you can, I great balled it right. I was trying to, predict the timing, make sure that I definitely wasn't slow, keeping in mind that, I had a feeling that I could maybe get it to catch the top half there, and it looks like it did. But there you can see, for the most part, especially with a Titan ball. So hopefully you guys, do have Titans. That's going to be the way that I recommend going. Technically, you don't need a Titan. It's more of an accuracy thing. So you can see the way that I set up was very safe. And I wanted to take this time to just briefly take you guys to Golf Clash Notebook here. And here is the Overpower Simulator. So you could kind of see what I did with my needle. I actually a little bit forget kind of the color, but I believe I have an Extra Mile 5, and I used a Power 3 Titan ball. I do believe that the needle color was kind of close to this. And you can see in terms of how much overpower I used, maybe close to about 10 yards, 2 rings worth out of the total 3 rings worth. And, similarly, if you guys had some different balls or whatever, I can, let's say you have an Epoch 6, but you only wanted to use Power 1 balls, for example. You could basically, put together a little guide here. It looks like about plus 11. And you can just see, if I can get it set to an approximate, that's close enough. And you can see kind of this shot here, you can see how the needle color is, would be equivalent to this shot with a Power 1 ball. So this is just one of those tools that me and Ian started developing for you guys, the guy who runs Golf Clash Notebook. We've been working, the last month or so on this tool for you guys. Hopefully you guys, especially, if you're first coming into the game, can start to use this tool and start to understand the way things work out a little bit, especially when you go from club to club, and replicating shot to shot. So that'll give you a nice visual. If you need to basically, you can set all my club information into ball 1 here. And then for ball 2 on the right-hand side, just put your own data in. And then just try to match up those yardages at the bottom there. So that's all I was doing there. And if you guys need further tutorials, you can look up Overpower tutorials on my channel. I've already in-depth covered this topic for you guys and gave you guys a lot of ways that you can utilize this tool. So hopefully you guys find it useful, and good luck here, guys, and catch you guys for hole 2 coming up.